Texas League Baseball is next. And welcome into the Sunday afternoon live broadcast. And now, here is the star of the show, my friend and yours, John Baker. Well, thank you, Bob. Boy, what a night that was on a Saturday evening. Gotta say, that was another victorious night for San Antonio. And so far, it will be it after today. It is the final game of our 6-game set between the visiting Amarillo Sod Poodles and your San Antonio Missions. Well, after today, everybody is concluding the first half of the Texas League season. And so far, we're back at it next weekend, starting Friday, July 19th. Missions start up a short 3-game set there at Arkansas, and then traveling to Midland for a 6-game set after that. Tuesday, July 30th, Missions are back home to take on the visiting Frisco Rough Riders in a 6-game set. Missions, after that, head back on the road. They head up to the North Division to take on the Springfield Cardinals in a 6-game set. Go online now, samissions.com. Purchase and print your tickets from home. Also, follow the Missions all season long with the First Pitch app from Minor League Baseball. You can download that on any smartphone. On this afternoon, it is 12:55, and I would say we are a little bit late behind schedule as we are coming at you live here in San Antonio as we get things going. Well, I gotta say, that was a pretty wicked day yesterday. Firsthand, we see President Trump getting attacked by an armed shooter. And so far, we just got a revelation of this 20-year-old shooter. They have not released his name, but evidently he has tried to assassinate President Trump. So, gotta say, the shooter that was there was immediately taken out, and pretty much he was shot and killed in the process. And pretty much President Trump, he got grazed by the right ear, and Secret Service and his staff took him, and pretty much they are tending to his injuries. And I would say that was a close call. Few more inches and President Trump would have been killed in the process. Yeah, I gotta say, John, that was wild. A lot of people seeing that, and so far, that was a big bad thing going on in Butler, Pennsylvania. Butler is about 36 to 40 miles outside the city of Pittsburgh. And so far, I gotta say, boy, that was a violent day as we see a demonic person going after President Trump, trying to take him out. And pretty much, it was about 15 minutes into his rally as he's showing a graph, and he says, take a look at this. In Senate right there as gunshots are being fired. And so it is really disturbing as we saw him hit the floor, and he grabbed the right-hand side of his ear, and boy, he hit the deck. Secret Service came right on top of him to form a barrier of protection. And so far, the police were there. The security was there protecting him, and pretty much it was a very, very active day. And they thought they had a secured perimeter, but evidently they didn't. Well, I gotta say, Bob, absolutely right. And so far, our thoughts and prayers are with Donald J. Trump and his family, and there are a lot of people that lost their loved ones during yesterday. Few fatalities from the active shooter, and so far, we got to say, we just pretty much have to be cautious. I mean, whether we're out in public or anything, we have to be alert on our surroundings, and so far, just keep your eyes open. Look for anything out of the ordinary. But anyway, we want to keep him in our prayers and everybody that was affected yesterday in Butler. And so far, hope he's all right. But anyway, today is a cloudy day, temperature 88 degrees here in San Antonio. And I got to say, boy, cloud cover is really protecting a lot of people. And for the next 4 days, we are off. We do have a lot of cloud cover. We are not going to be gone for that long. We'll have the 4 days off. And so far, it's going to be pretty nice to take a break from the broadcasts. And so far, we are starting up again on July 19th there at Arkansas. Well, last night was a 10-9 victory for San Antonio. And I got to say, Missions are doing super well in the winning streak. And yeah, they are just going right after Amarillo. And hopefully they'll do the same thing as we go up to Arkansas for 3 and Midland for 6. Then coming back home, taking on the Frisco Rough Riders for a 6-game set, and then back on the road as we head for Springfield right after that. Well, gotta say, hope the win streaks continue to be alive as we enter into the second half of the Texas League season, and so far, hope it continues onward. Yeah, I got to say, John, absolutely right. We sure hope that San Antonio is doing phenomenally well in this Texas League first half, up 52 wins. Midland trailing a game and a half against San Antonio. And yeah, I got to say, this is a lot of wins for San Antonio, and it could probably help them continue to be in this Texas League. And so far, Frisco and Springfield are our first 2 contestants that came in, and they secured the Texas League playoff spots, and depends on Midland and San Antonio getting up there as well. Springfield, boy, they are first place with 3.5 games against Tulsa, 5.5 against Northwest Arkansas, 6.5 against the Travelers, and a boatload against Wichita, which pretty much they are down in last place in the North Division. Well, gotta say, Bob, thank you for all that, and so far it is good to know that San Antonio is trying super hard to stay up and have a second place position or anything else like that. That would be good, but Rough Riders are the first place, or should I say the Texas League round picks for this year's Texas League playoff rounds with Springfield, and it's going to be pretty good. Well, this will conclude our pregame show, and this one is brought to you in part by Petsco and PetSmart, our pet supply places, and West Creek Trail Rides. We'll add them in there as well. Well, we're about ready to go on this Sunday afternoon as we get ready for afternoon baseball here in San Antonio. Final game of this 6-game set as we get ready to go here this afternoon. Well, today, Omar Cruz, the left-hander, getting the call. What do we know about the scouting report for him? Well, I got to say, John, a two-seamer of 91, a four-seamer close to 93 to 94 miles an hour. But I got to say, today is his day to shine on this ball game. Well, even though the sun ain't out, Bob, we are ready to go on this afternoon. And 3 magic words, let's play ball. First pitch by Omar Cruz, and we are underway as the first pitch is thrown in for the ball. The count now 1-0.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
First pitch, 1 o'clock from our guy on the intercom. The 1-0. That one high fly in the air, foul, and it's 1-1. Amarillo at San Antonio, Arkansas at Midland, Northwest Arkansas at Frisco, Corpus Christi at Tulsa, and Wichita at Springfield. Here's a 1-1. That one high fly in the air up the left, and Howell makes the running catch to make the play for out number 1, just shy of the foul line. Tommy Troy, the second batter up for Amarillo, coming in. 1 away, nobody on here in the top of the first inning for the Sod Poodles. That one in for a cold strike, and it's 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. That one hit at the knees but fouled off. And the count now 0-2. The 0-2. And that one is the line drive up to right field, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Mears getting after it, and he's not stopping, going for 3. And he's in there with a 1-out triple. Boy, you had to hustle around to get the third, and he got there, and the first run for Amarillo just 90 feet away there at third base. I got to say, Bob, absolutely right about that. Jackson Feltner coming in, takes in a strike in the inside corner, and it's 0-1. I'll go ahead and get you some scores, and everybody starting up this afternoon. It is pretty much scoreless through everybody. That's a swing and a miss, and the count now 0-2. Boy, Corpus Christi, they're in the top of the first inning, and they strike 2 runs against Tulsa. 0-2. That one is fouled off, and he'll see another. No balls, 2 strikes to Feltner. The 0-2. And that one is going to be right there. Line drive, base knock up the center. And that'll be an RBI single as the run is in the score for Amarillo. And it's 1-0. Boy, pretty good right there for Amarillo. Ooh. Gino Groover coming in, ready to go. The pitch. That one fouled off. And it's 0-1. No balls, 1 strike to the count now to Groover. Runner at first after the RBI single. And that's hit high fly in the air up to right. Second baseman Dunn will make the play. And that's out number 2.
The right fielder, A.J. Vukovic.
And that'll bring in A.J. Vukovic. Coming in now for Amarillo as run in to score on this top half. That one high fly in the air. Castellon going over to look at it, but evidently can't catch up with it as that will land foul. 0-1. That one down and in. It's 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and the count now 1-2. One and two, one more time. Down at the knees, called 3rd strike, and that will do it. Oh, Jackson Feltner getting an RBI single. 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We are now to the bottom of the 1st inning. Amarillo leads it 1-0. About ready for the bottom of the first for San Antonio, right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Well, right-hander Eli Saul getting in. Scouting report says he's only got 3 in his reservoir. 4-seam fastball slider, 2-seam fastball as well. Pretty good right there, huh, Bob? Yeah, I gotta say, John, right about that. Leading off the bottom of the first inning for San Antonio, left fielder Corey Howell. Boy, blistered that one. High fly in the air, and they're giving it chase. It's going to hit the wall. It's going down right from first to second, and that's a no-out double. And that's courtesy of our friends there at Whataburger on that double meat cheeseburger, courtesy of our friends at Whataburger. It is served hot and fresh 24/7 for all people of San Antonio. Yeah, pretty good. Marcos Castellon, right fielder coming up for the Missions. He hits that one high fly in the air up to left field. And that's going to be a tag up runner going at it. And he's making it up to third on a 1-out fly out. Center fielder Joshua Mears coming in. The pitch. And that's going to be right there, line drive. And that's going to be a base hit. Here comes a runner from third. And in to score as a tying run gets in Corey Howell for the RBI. And it's 1-1, Amarillo and San Antonio. First baseman Michael De La Cruz coming in after the RBI sacrifice fly. Bringing in the run for the Missions. And that's going to be right there. Line drive up to right. That's a base hit. 2-out single continues onward.
Batting fifth, the third baseman,
Third baseman Graham Polly stepping in. And the pitch. That one high fly in the air up to left. Left fielder watches it. It's gone! And it is blistered out of here by third baseman Polly. Man, he got that one with every fiber of his existence. Man, I tell you what. Now it's 3-1 San Antonio here in this ball game. Boy, a Sunday afternoon can really change things up here. And now here's the designated hitter, Kai Murphy. Murphy coming in, ready to go. He takes that one inside for a strike, and it's 0-1. San Antonio looking for their lucky number 53. Oh, gotta say, love that number. And the Volkswagen Herbie. You'll love it. That one fouled off, and the count now 0-2. Well, boy, getting scores up now in Springfield. It is 6-5 over the wind surge. And right there, strike 3 called as that will do it. Third baseman Graham Polly whacks one out, and he gets a 2-run shot in this one. We now head for the top of the second for Amarillo as Kevin Sim leads things off. Your score in 1 inning, San Antonio 3, Amarillo 1. We're back here for the top of the second for Amarillo, right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Kevin Sam coming in. Thank you, Bob. And welcome in to the top of inning number 2 for Amarillo in this one. 3-1 our score as we start up this half inning. A cold strike as Sim will swing and miss, and it's 0-1. Boy, afternoon baseball underway here today. No last game and meetup for these two ball clubs for now. No balls, 2 strikes. The count now. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Get him down on a curveball for strike 3. So that's a K for Omar Cruz as the 6th batter goes down on strikes. Tim Tawa coming in, ready to go. Hits that one high fly in the air up to left. Shortstop Ditter getting up in the left as he will make the catch for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 5,
Brett Johnson coming in, the 8-hole batter. Coming in for Amarillo. He fouls that one off, and it's 0-1. Boy, everybody's starting up the top of the second, some at the 3rd inning, 4th for at least 1. The 0-1. High fly in the air, and that one is out of play, and it'll go foul, 0-2. Go 2 one more time. That one high fly in the air. And right fielder Castellon will put an end to this half inning, and that will do it. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. 2.5 completed. San Antonio leads it 3-1. Back here for the bottom half of the second with second baseman Lucas Dunn coming in for San Antonio. We're back for more Texas League baseball on this Sunday afternoon. Your San Antonio Missions lead it by 3-1. All right, we're ready to bring you back more baseball as we head for the bottom of the second here for San Antonio. Do apologize, my dad called. That one is high fly in the air up to center, and that goes up to the center fielder for the out.
Batting in, the shortstop, Ray Patrick.
Shortstop Ray Patrick Ditter coming in as, boy, one away now after the fly out there in center field. Well, I was talking to my dad about the stuff that went on yesterday, and it was pretty wicked. Hopefully next weekend will be a whole lot better. That one high fly in the air, and that gets down up to the center field area. Here he comes to the second, and he's got a one-out double. Man, pretty good for Patrick Ditter as he comes in and gets that one going. 9-hole batter Brandon Valenzuela coming in as he takes in a cold strike, and it's 0-1. Runner as second. Patrick Ditter being in the second base area. And that one's going to be hard hit. High fly in the air. Watch it go. It's gone. And Brandon Valenzuela gets another one. Boy, make that 2 of this series, or however many. I lost count. Well, I would be saying 3 or 4 of them in this homestand with Amarillo. Yeah, sure has there, Bob. Boy, 365 foot, 95.4 miles an hour. And now make it a 5-1 San Antonio lead. In now is the leadoff batter, Corey Howell. Still the bottom of the second inning with 2 runs in to score on 2 base hits. And that one's up the left, and that's a base hit. Boy, gotta say, it is getting pretty interesting for San Antonio. And that'll bring up Marcos Castellon. Castellon coming in, takes a strike in the inside, and it's 0-1. 5th inning there for Tulsa and Corpus Christi, as they are 4-3. Boy, the Hooks lead it by 1. And that is line drive up the left, and that's a base hit. Boy, 1 base hit after another base hit. And that'll bring up center fielder Joshua Mears. Takes a strike inside for a count now, 0-1. Sacrifice fly in the first inning by Mears. Boy, still underway of this ball game, and a long way to go if these base hits continue to come in bunches. Runs also come in the premium as well. Yeah, sure does, John. You got first and second, 5 runs in for San Antonio already. It's getting pretty spicy out there. High fly in the air, and he's going, ooh, ouch! He's going to hit the wall, and that's going to get runners at second and third, and there is no play from the shortstop. A run in to score, an RBI double, and that puts runners at second and third now. And boy, I tell you what, he hit the ground hard trying to catch that fastball. Well, time is being called as here comes the skipper for Amarillo, and that is going to do for the starter. And responsible for 6 runs, now 7 and 8 potential runs on base as he gets into the dugout and calls it his day. Connor Graham's a right-hander coming in for Amarillo. He will take the ball from the manager as he will be the call in relief for the Sod Poodles. Michael De La Cruz coming in as he takes in a strike, and it's 0-1. 1-for-1 single in the run today. Boys, San Antonio 6, Amarillo 1. 7 and 8 hitters due up. And that's going to be right there. Glove by the second baseman for out number 2. And boy, close play as he had to get that one and intercept it. And here is the hot corner third baseman, Graham Polly. Last time up is a 2-run shot back in the first inning for the hot corner third baseman. And that one's going to be high in the air. And that's going to be out of here. It's gone. Second one of the day, Graham Polly, 3-run shot. And that long ball is getting them in front of the lead. And now a 9-1 ball game. 6 runs here in this half inning. And they are not done yet. The designated hitter, Kai Murphy, comes in, takes a strike, and it's 0-1. Pretty good right there, and here's the pitch to him. That one right there, line drive up to right, and that's a base hit. One base hit after another. And boy, it's getting...
22, second baseman, Lucas.
Well, I tell you one thing, getting pretty good. Right there to second, and that will be out at first. And that will do it. But 6 runs in to score. Boy, a lot of base hits and stuff coming in. What, top of the third inning coming for Amarillo, and Missions have it by 9-1. Good one right there as we conclude this half inning, and so far it is going really good. So San Antonio 9, Amarillo 1. Top of the third inning for Amarillo here on the Missions Baseball Network. Adrian Del Castillo coming in, ready to go. Pitch in, outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Boy, gotta say, this game still underway here this afternoon. And that one inside for a strike, and it's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike the count now on this one. And the pitch. Up in to right is Castellon as he gets there and makes the play for out number 1.
The batter, the center fielder, Christian Robinson.
Well, we go up to the top of the lineup, and Christian Robinson coming in for Amarillo. Now one popped foul, and it's 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. High fly in the air up to right, and it's 0-2. Here's the pitch. And that one foul. And it's 0-2, still hanging on. The 0-2. And that's going to be right there, line drive up the left, and that's a base hit.
The batter, the shortstop, Tommy Troy.
Tommy Troy, the batter now, as he comes in. That one high fly in the air up to center, and that's caught for the out. So out number 2.
Now batting, number 25.
Now that'll bring up Jackson Feltner. Right there to third. Boy, quick cat-like reflexes there for the third baseman. And that will do for this half inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on for Amarillo. 3.5, San Antonio leads at 9-1. We're back here right after this as Ray Patrick Ditter, the shortstop, coming in, will lead things off. We're back here right after this. Sorry about that. Had another call, and yeah, so far we are ready for the bottom of the third for San Antonio. Shortstop Ray Patrick Ditter coming in. Ready to go. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be hit to third. And uh-oh, that is a throwing error. Boy, that's going to get him awarded the second base area. And Amarillo gets a E7 on the play. Ooh, that manager's got, I'm going to kill you look. Oh, that manager is not happy whatsoever. Oh, man. Oh, man. Number 9 hitter Brandon Valenzuela coming in. He's ready to go. Runner at second, nobody out. And that's going to be line drive. That is a base hit. Runner coming home from second in to score. And it's now a 10-1 ball game. So San Antonio getting in this one. That one high fly in the air up to left, and boy, it's going to get to the wall and hits a home run. Boy, left fielder Corey Howell gets one. Make it 12-1 for San Antonio. Kind of reminds me of that time when Amarillo was at Midland, and boy, the Rockhounds, they came back and start whooping on Amarillo. Final score there at Franco Park on that rainy evening on the 4th of July. Final score, Midland 24, Amarillo 5. That goes down in Texas League history. 97-mile-an-hour fastball as we have a new arm for the Sod Poodles coming up on relief. Boy, 12-1 our score. Boy, the Missions might get this one here today as they are getting a boatload of runs. They had 3 in the bottom of the first, 6 in the second, and another 3 here in this half inning. That one right there and inside for a strike, and it's 0-1. You know, gotta say, the ball game's going pretty good here this afternoon, and so far, everybody top of the 5th or 6th innings, wrapping up the games. Couple are in the top of the 7th, and ouch, that's going to get them. A throw down, and they will not get them, and that will be a fielder's choice on the base hit. And it looks like we have an injury. Stumpo appears to have suffered a foot injury on the previous play. It doesn't appear serious, but it may be enough to hobble Stumpo for at least the next few days. He will be replaced out of this ball game. Taylor Rashi coming in, a right-hander, will get the ball now from the manager. And boy, I tell you one thing, getting an injury on this ball game is really bad. So it goes down on an injured, on a fielder's choice on a base hit. Boy, Michael De La Cruz coming in, 1 for 2 single and a run. Boy, Springfield, they're up a bunch of runs here today. They are 13-6 against the Wind Surge. Pretty good right there in this ball game. Runner at first, 1 away here in the bottom of the 3rd. And that's going to be hit right there to second for 1. They get them both. And that ends the 3rd inning. Well, Corey Howell getting that one is pretty much, he's got a home run for a 3-run shot and makes it a 12-1 ball game for San Antonio. Gino Groover will start up the top of the fourth inning there for Amarillo. Our score today, the San Antonio Missions 12, Amarillo 1. All right, we are up for the fourth inning right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Evidently, we're getting into the broadcast on the phone and stuff, and doing pretty good. Hello, everybody, and welcome in the YouTube live chat. That one popped foul, and it's 0-2. I gotta say, a cloudy afternoon. Well, hello there, Mosh. How are you? 0-2. High fly in the air. That is foul. And still hanging on at 0-2. Boy, let's see, 8 ball clubs going on this afternoon. Final 2 will start this evening, 7:05. That is Northwest Arkansas and Frisco. That one strikes 3, swings and misses. And that will be 1 away. A strikeout for Omar Cruz on that one. A.J. Volkovich coming in is ready to go, and that one's going to be right there. And shortstop Ditter intercepts that ball, catching it for 2 away. That'll bring in the next batter up, Kevin Sim. Sim coming in, takes a strike in the inside corner for count now 0-1. Boy, top of the 8th inning for Corpus Christi, and they lead 5-3 against Tulsa. Pretty good ball game there at DCJ Field. Boy, it's always good to see these guys winning. Good for the Houston Astros, that's for sure. That one high fly in the air, and that would go foul. Still hanging on at no balls and 2 strikes. Boy, 16-9 for the Cardinals. Well, they're already up to the top of the 8th inning as they continue to hold a big differential lead for Springfield. 0-2. And that's going to be right there, line drive, and that's a base hit. Howell running after it, trying to corral the ball, and that will be a 2-out double.
Batter number 10, second baseman,
Boy, pretty good right there as guy from our camera getting up in there. Beautiful shot. Here's the 7-hole batter, Tim Tawa, as he takes a strike inside, and it's count now 0-1. 12-1 our ball game. San Antonio up 11 in this game. 0-1. That one chopped foul, and the count now 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, the pitch. And that one chopped foul, and still hanging on at 0-2. And that one right there still hanging on. The pitch. Out now 1-2 is the Tawa, and boy, a little groan from the crowd here in this one. 1-2 one more time. Chopped foul and still hanging on. Boy, I gotta say, John, he's really going after these hitters, trying to strike them out. And so far, just trying to get this one up to the bottom of the 4th. The pitch, and that's going to be right there, line drive, but that's a base hit. Runner from second coming home, and in the score as Amarillo gets a run in, and they now trail 10 against San Antonio. Brett Johnson coming in as he's ready to go. Takes that one down and in, and the count now 0-1. Johnson line out in the second, 0 for 1. The 0-1. That one fouled off, and it's a count now 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. That one is high fly in the air, and that's going to get down. Extra bases. And he's not stopping. He's going for 3. And he can't get him as he'll land flat. Boy, thought he would get right on top of him and tag him for the out. But he will get past safely. And now it's 9 runs trailing San Antonio. RBI single for Amarillo for the 8-hole batter. And that'll bring up Adrian Del Castillo. As he takes a strike inside for the count now 0-1. Boy, pretty good ball game here today. As had a few phone calls. Do apologize. And yeah, so far we are back up at it again. Well, bottom of the 8th for Springfield. Boy, big lead for the Springfield Cardinals. 16-9 is the score. High in the air up to left center. Mears will make the catch, and that will do it for this half inning. Boy, 2 runs in the score for Amarillo, and they are still trailing San Antonio by 9 in this one. The score is the San Antonio Missions 12, Amarillo 3. About ready for the bottom of the 4th inning for San Antonio, right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Third baseman Graham Polly coming in, 2 for 2. Boy, 5 RBIs for him here today, or at least 6. Takes in a strike, and the count now 0-1. The 0-1. That one popped high in the air up to right field. Boy, it's going to get out of here. Watch it hit that thing. and it is gone. The third home run for Paulie, and he blistered that one. And now it's 13-3 for San Antonio. Boy, home crowd are going nuts, and we'll say these guys came to hit today after the batting practice. Boy, 11 o'clock they were out hitting them fastballs and getting home runs. They're in the batting practice and pretty good on that. Kai Murphy coming in now for San Antonio. 1-for-2 single in the second. Our score here today, 13-3. San Antonio trailing up a good lead. Or they are the lead. Yeah, I'll tell you one thing, John. You're probably getting your legs pulled if they're saying they're trailing. Yeah, right? That one is popped high in the air. Right there to center. It is gone. Kai Murphy gets one. Man, oh man. San Antonio just continues to pour it on, and boy, that'll make a manager happy. Yeah, it sure will. Boy, one base hit after another. That one was up to center field, just shy of right. Boy, that pitcher is not happy about what's going on. Got to bring in the second baseman, Lucas Dunn. Lying out in the ground out 0-for-2 here today for San Antonio. 14-3 here today, bottom of the fourth. And that one is stopped by the third baseman. And that is one away. Boy, Ray Patrick Ditter coming in. So pretty good for the defense in this one. That one hit to second. Shortstop has it, and he'll throw to first. So quick out number 2.
The catcher,
Brandon Valenzuela coming in and ready to go. It's 2-for-2, home run, single, 3 RBIs. And that's going to be high fly in the air up to right center. And it gets over the wall for a ground rule double. That'll bring up the leadoff hitter, Corey Howell. 3-for-3 with a home run double and a single for him today. And a pitch. And that's going to be line drive, and that's going to be up for a base hit. Here comes a run in to score. And San Antonio puts on another. Boy, 15-3 already for the Missions. Boy, and I bet at the end of this one, they are going to be in a high-hitting number for San Antonio. Yeah, I bet the home runs coming in bunches in the premium. Marcos Castellon, 1-for-3 this afternoon. That one's going to be hard hit, high fly in the air up to left center, and that will do it. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and at least a couple left on. Top of the 5th here for Amarillo. San Antonio leads it 15-3. We're back here right after this as leadoff batter Christian Robertson leads things off. Our score here, if you're listening to us on the radio, San Antonio 15, Amarillo 3. Top of the fifth inning for Amarillo, starting right now here on the Missions Baseball Network. Well, Christian Robertson coming in as he's ready to go. Hits that one foul, and it's 0-1. A pretty good ball game here today as San Antonio 13 runs ahead of Amarillo. Boy, that one is drilled high in the air. And that one is gone. So a home run. Boy, making it a 12-run lead for San Antonio. Boy, the Sod Poodles still trailing in behind. But still a long way to go for them to get caught up and stuff. Batter now is Tommy Troy. And new score is San Antonio 15-4. 1-for-2 triple and a run, top of the fifth for the Sod Poodles. Boy, after this game and the 4 days that everybody has off in the AA Texas League, Amarillo goes home back to Water Ridge Field to take on the visiting Springfield Cardinals for 3. Then a 6-game set with Wichita. pretty remarkable. Two North Division teams coming in at the same time for Amarillo. And while we still have a lot of South Division here for San Antonio. Boy, that one is going to throw the first baseman off the bag. Michael De La Cruz tied with the E5 error. And boy, hopefully that won't hurt him. The run in to score will. Jackson Feltner coming in, fouls that one off, and it's 0-1. Runner at first, nobody out. Top of the fifth, 15-4. San Antonio lead against Amarillo. The 0-1.
That's out.
That one outside, it's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. And foul. And the count now 1-2. Here's the pitch. That one high fly in the air up to center. Mears in pursuit. Makes the catch up in front of the warning track. And gets it back into the shortstop Ditter.
Now batting, number 4.
Number 4 coming in and ready to go. Runner at first after the 1-out fly out. Gino Groover, the 4th batter up for the Sod Poodles, coming in. High in the air up to left center, and that will be Mears getting 2 away. Boy, we now have a final there in Springfield as they are done with the ball game, and they have already concluded the final game of this first half in the Texas League series. Boy, final score 16-9. Good ball game there at Blue River Stadium. Just absolutely beautiful. So far with San Antonio going after 6 games against the Frisco Rough Riders, they'll head to Springfield starting in the month of August. Kevin Sim coming in, takes a strike, and it's the count now 0-1. Boy, getting a final score from Tulsa. Corpus Christi wins 5-3. Rockhounds, top of the 8th inning against Arkansas, and it's 5-2. Travelers up in front against Midland. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. That one outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Get him down on strikes, and that's out number 3. Well, Christian Robinson gets a run, and so far that one will be on a couple of hits. 1 error for San Antonio. The first baseman, Michael De La Cruz, gets tied with the error. And we head for the home half of the 5th inning. San Antonio leads it 15-4. We're back here with more baseball on the Sunday afternoon here in the first half Texas League mid-half season finale. Back for more Texas League baseball right after this. It's San Antonio 15-4. Well, I got to say, we are back here for this middle half of the fifth inning, and boy, it's a good ball game here in San Antonio, right, Bob? Got to say, John, absolutely right. And so far, we are super excited as we get ready for the second half starting on Friday night, July 19th. John and I will be here in San Antonio, and the new commentator will be taking over for 9 games. 3 at Arkansas and 6 at Midland to start the second half. Myself and John will be back on Tuesday night, July 30th, as we take on the visiting Frisco Rough Riders in a 6-game set. That's right, Bob, and got to say, pretty good on that one, as we have another homestand and another road game as well. 6-game series in Springfield. And then we are back taking on, well, we'd have to look, but we will pretty much find a booklet. Hey, Bob, is there a booklet anywhere? Yeah, here you go. Oh, thank you. Oh, look at you, Bob. You are just so full of surprises. But anyway, we are gone for 6 starting Tuesday, August 6th against the Springfield Cardinals. And then we are back to take on 6 against Amarillo. Boy, this will be the final homestand against the Sod Poodles starting on Tuesday, August 13th through the 18th. Missions hit the road as they head to Frisco starting the 20th of August through the 25th. And then after that, we have a 6-game set with Midland. This will be our final meetups for Amarillo, Corpus Christi, Frisco, and Midland, and Arkansas, and Northwest Arkansas, and Wichita, and many other North and South Division teams as well. Tulsa will be our next stop, as San Antonio will head to DCJ Field, and then our 6-game season finale against the Springfield Cardinals. So yeah, going to be a pretty interesting end of the season, as we have 2 North Division teams, Tulsa Drillers and Springfield Cardinals, at the end of this one. Well, we are about ready for the bottom of the 5th inning. Will Mabry coming in for Amarillo, as he's the left-hander, getting ready to warm up for the Sod Poodles. 94-mile-an-hour fastball, and let's say pretty good on those as well. Joshua Mears leads off the bottom of the 5th. Hits that one high fly in the air up the left. And up to the warning track, the left fielder will chase it down, and he'll have it for out number 1.
The first baseman,
Michael De La Cruz, 1 for 3, single and a run. Boy, a lot of runs coming in bunches here today, right, Bob? Got to say, John, absolutely right. And look at them. They are coming greatly in bunches. Well, a right-hander, Josh Green, warming up for Amarillo. Gotta love it when these guys are coming in. That one's going to be line drive at foul. So count now 0-2. Boy, again, he hits that one high and fouls it off, and still staying 0-2 the count. Here's the pitch to him. And that one's going to be right there. And that's going to get down extra bases. Going to first, going to second. And he's got a stand-up one-out double. 16th run for San Antonio. in scoring position. I gotta say, John, this team is pulling away, and I think Amarillo getting in there. Boy, this is the third baseman, Graham Polly. He's had 2 home runs today, or should I say 3. 2-run homer, and then a 3-run homer. Boy, this guy is on fire. And that one hit high fly in the air. And here goes a runner from second, tagging up. And that's going to be a 2-out sacrifice, as a runner from second will move to third. Designated hitter is Kai Murphy, 2 for 3, home run, single, RBI. Well, these guys are continuing to pull away from Amarillo. That one right there, line drive, base hit, and there's run number 16. Boy, an RBI single. And now the score is San Antonio 16-4. Boy, Mabry coming out, and boy, he ain't happy about that run coming in. Yeah, not really. That one line drive up the left, and that's going to sneak through for the base hit. So one base hit after another, and I got to say, that is something you don't see every day. Ray Patrick Ditter coming in as he hits that one foul, and it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And that one hard hit, high fly in the air. It is gone. Boy, a 3-run shot for Ray Patrick Ditter. Oh, boy, ouch. That's got to hurt like a cactus. And the score is 19-4. Boy, that's 3-run shot by Ray Patrick Ditter. Puts it over the fence. And now a new warm-up hand coming up. Josh Green, a right-hander. 96-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball, curveball, slider, sinker, and a changeup in the reservoir of his throwing techniques. And now Brandon Valenzuela meets Green face-to-face. Oh, pretty good right there. And boy, he comes out, and there he goes. Watch it fly. Gone. And that's the second one for Brandon Valenzuela. Boy, and 20-4. Boy, San Antonio is all over the place this afternoon. Boy, that one was gone. Well, our score here today, bottom of the 5th inning. San Antonio 20, Amarillo 4. Left fielder Corey Howell taken inside for a cold strike, and it's 0-1. 4 for 4 home run double. 2 singles and a run. Man, pretty good in this ball game. 3 runs, bottom of the first, 6 on the second. 2 triple runs, 3rd and 4th innings. 5th for the bottom of 5. That one's going to be high fly in the air and up to right, as that will end the inning. 5 runs plated, and only 7 of the prospects come up and get things going. So top of the 6th inning coming up. San Antonio leads at 20-4. We're back here right after this as we have our quick sponsor partnership by West Creek Trail Rides. Well, we lead off the top of the sixth inning for Amarillo, starting right now for the Missions Baseball Network. Tim Tawa coming up now for Amarillo. Boy, they are trailing a bunch here in this ball game. High in the air is De La Cruz as he makes the play for out number one. Boy, San Antonio 20-4. This is kind of reminds me of the score that time up in Frisco. Missions 21-4 against the Rough Riders. In the year 2018, boy, San Antonio had I think it was a third of the 4 games taking on Frisco, and pretty good on that one. That's right there. Graham Polly stops it and does not have a play as he lays down flat, and that'll go down the fielder's choice on a base hit. Boy, pretty good right there in that one. Well, time is being called as Omar Cruz looks like he is done out of this ball game. And it looks like that Bobby Malachy is going to be installed in the mound. So that will do for Cruz as he goes, and he's going to hopefully get the winning opportunity there for San Antonio.
Number 17, Bobby.
Well, Bobby Malachy coming in for the first warm-up of the evening. 96-mile-an-hour fastball, slider, changeup, a cutter, and a curveball for Malachy. Adrian Del Castillo coming in for Amarillo. Swing and a miss. The count now 0-1.
0-1's the count.
0 for 2 flyouts. San Antonio 20-4 against Amarillo. 16-run difference for Amarillo trailing. Sod Poodles trail 16 against San Antonio. Well, that's a big differential lead right there, John. Man, it sure is. 0-2. That one right there, foul. And the count now is 0-2. Remember, Bob, you have to do math when you're looking at the scores. And know that the number is 16. And right there, strike 3, as that will be it for that one. So they get a strikeout, and there's 2 away. Christian Robinson coming in as runner as first. 2 away here in this 20-4 ball game. San Antonio is on absolute fire here this afternoon. It is one of the most remarkable games in Texas League history. So right there in the end for a coach strike, and it's 0-2. Bob, you've been quiet for most of this stream. Is everything all right? Oh, yeah, everything's good. Everything is really good. 0-2. That one fouled off, and the count now 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes to count. The 0-2. And that's going to get right there, and that's going to get through for a base hit. And that's going to put runners at second and third now. Boy, 5 and 6 coming in. Boy, Tommy Troy coming in. And here's the pitch to him. And that one is outside, 1 ball and no strikes. Well, for our final teams in the second half, Arkansas, Midland, Amarillo, Tulsa, and Springfield are final ball clubs in the Texas League second half. Here's the 1-0. High fly in the air up to center. Mears will get under it, make the play, and that ends the inning. Six innings come and go here today, but a big margin for San Antonio as they are up 20-4 against Amarillo. We're back here right after this. Marcos Castellon will get things going for the home half of inning number 6, and it is San Antonio 20-4. Leading off the bottom of the 6th inning for San Antonio, right fielder Marcos Castellon. Well, Bob, I got to say, if you want to take over, go right ahead. Have at it. Okay, John. I'll go ahead and get things started. Castellon coming in, takes a strike, down and in, and the count now 0-1. Boy, a nice hot afternoon and cloud cover. It just feels kind of nice out here. On a line drive, and that's a base hit. And it looks like the 21st run in on base.
Now batting, center fielder, Joshua.
Boy, Joshua Mears, the center fielder, coming in. Oh, he's going to puncher that one out of here. And it looks like gone. Boy, Joshua Mears getting that one. Boy, he blistered that ball. Probably whacked the stuffing out of it. Yeah, probably did on that high fly ball right there. Well, now the score is San Antonio 22-4. Boy, and now it's an 18-run margin for Amarillo. Well, I got to say, John, absolutely right about that. And that's going to bring in another reliever like Kyle Backus. You know, Bob, I would say that Amarillo probably doesn't have a chance in winning this game here today. And all knowingly, one of them things is they came up, put quite a fight on, and boy, 22-4. That is a big difference right there. 3 runs. So 25-4 like Midland. That is something else. That one right there up the left, and that's going to be caught for the out. And there is out number 1.
The third baseman,
Third baseman, Graham Polly, 3 for 4. Home run, 6 RBIs, and 3 runs. Boy, this guy is on fire. This guy knows no bounds on when to stop. He just goes after it. Boy, up to the left field areas. That's 1 pitch, 1 high fly, and 1 away here in this ball game. Kai Murphy, 3 for 4 home run, 2 singles, and 2 RBIs with him. Boy, the runs have come in bunches here today, John. Yeah, they sure have. Pretty impressive for San Antonio.
0-1.
And boy, I gotta say, they are just really getting in there and getting things started.
Hey, 2.
And right there, strike 3, and that's the inning over. Boy, Joshua Mears getting 2 runs whacked out of this ball game. And it's off to the 7th inning now. San Antonio leads by 18. Score is San Antonio 22-4. Back here for more Texas League Baseball as we enter the 7th inning coming up. About ready for the top of the 7th inning for Amarillo right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Jackson Feltner coming in as lead off the 7th inning for Amarillo. Down 18 runs, trailing San Antonio in this ball game. And I gotta say, this has been one heck of a day. We've probably been live here on 2 hours. One home run after another. Boy, I gotta say, that is one heck of a day. Well, winning this one will close off the Texas League first half for these two ball clubs. Yeah, it sure will. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be right there. And both of those prospects can't get it. So that's going to get down the fielder's choice of base hit. And we got a injury again. Lucas Dunn is just not feeling the 100% right now in the shoulder area. Dunn is trying to fight through it, but the pain appears to be too much. On the trainer's advice, Dunn is being removed out of this ball game. So we are going to have somebody coming in.
Now playing second base.
Second base will be Sean Reynolds as he comes in to take the place of the injured teammate. Hopefully, Lucas Dunn, the second baseman, will be 100%, and so far he's done for this week. Gino Groover coming in, fly out in the 5th inning, 0 for 3. Runner at first, nobody out. Injured teammate, second baseman Lucas Dunn, leaving the game here today. Well, got to say, hope Dunn will be back in the second half of the Texas League season. And that one is fouled off. The count now 0-2. Well, what a great day it's been for San Antonio and for everybody in the Double-A Texas League. 8 ball clubs going head-to-head. The final 2 is Northwest Arkansas and Frisco playing this evening.
The right fielder.
A.J. Volkovich, 1 for 3, single in the 5th. Coming in for Amarillo. Here's a pitch. That one high fly in the air up to right field. Right fielder has it, makes the play. And there is out number 2. Pretty good. Continuing onward here in this ball game.
The batter, number 32.
And the batter up now, number 32, Kevin Sim. Takes inside a strike, and it's 0-1. A lot of hard hit balls here today for San Antonio, and I got to say, hopefully in the second half of the Texas League season, taking on Arkansas and Midland for the first leadoff 2 opponents, they'll come back like they did this evening. They'll make it more home runs, more than ever before. Here's a pitch, and that one's going to be lifted. High fly in the air up to center field. Mears, just shy of left, will make the play, and that's the inning over. No runs on a hit, no errors, 1 injury, and 1 left. We head now to the bottom of the 7th, as it is take me out to the ball game in this one. San Antonio leads at 22-4 against Amarillo. Back here for more baseball right after this. All right, time for the bottom of the seventh for San Antonio, right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Well, gotta say, second baseman Sean Reynolds, 7-hole batter coming in. Takes in a strike, and it's the count now 0-1. Our thoughts are prayers to our second baseman, Dunn. Hopefully, 100%, he will feel better with 4 days off after today. That one is a line drive up to right, and that's a base hit. And that's going to get him rewarded to a 2-base. So that will be our guys from Whataburger celebrating a second base bag for the second baseman, Sean Reynolds. Ray Patrick Ditter coming in. So he's ready to go. Hits that one up to short, and they will intercept quickly, as that will be one away. Reynolds at second, still hanging on. And here's Brandon Valenzuela. Boy, this guy knows no bounds, hits big home runs. So far, he's had 3 home runs today. And let's see if he could go for a 4. Well, that one hard hit, high fly in the air. And that is going to be out number 2. As that will go to the center fielder, caught for the out. Well, back to the top of the lineup now is Corey Howell stepping in. 4 for 5, home run double, and 2 RBIs. Good for this one. The pitch. And that's going to be line drive up to left. That's a base hit. Boy, the 23rd and 24th runs for San Antonio now on base. Marcos Castellon coming in as he takes in a strike. And it's 0-1. Castellon coming in. Boy, he can really hit one right now. And that's going to be line drive, high fly in the air. And that's going to get down. Extra bases. 1 run scores. Here comes the Nuller. And in to score is number 24. Boy, in San Antonio, a run from tying up a run derby. We're in Midland. On the 4th of July, and I would say that San Antonio is matching up against Midland's record for that July 1st. Or should I say July 4th? I do apologize. July the 4th, which went into July 5th, Midland had 25-4 against Amarillo. That one is high fly in the air up to left, and that will do it for this half inning. Another 2 runs in to score as they get a 2-run shot, and that will do it. Top of the 8th inning coming up. San Antonio leads at 24-4. I'm back here with Tim Tawas, lead it off for Amarillo. Top of the 8th inning when we come back. Well, we head for the top of the 8th inning for Amarillo, right here on the Missions Baseball Network. Well, final 2 innings of this ball game, and the first half of the Texas League season. Sawa coming in, takes a cold strike, and it's 0-1. 24-4, San Antonio leading 20 runs against Amarillo. Boy, big numbers here today as San Antonio just going after these sod poodles. 10,453 in today's attendance. This has been a fun day and a fun first half for everybody. That one high fly in the air up to left center, and boy, what a diving catch by the center fielder, Mears. Wow! He takes that one. He tumbles to the ground to get the play. Boy, left fielder Corey Howell just witnesses that one before his very eyes in front of him, making the first play for the out. Brett Johnson coming in as he fouls that one off, and it's 0-1. 2 for 3, double single RBI by Johnson. Boy, San Antonio doing really good this afternoon. The 0-1. Right there in the end for a strike, and it's 0-2. A big game today. And everybody coming in for the home crowd, and boy, just absolutely loving how this day is turning out to be. Well, top of the 8th inning, we'll go over the broadcast time now to present. 2 hours and 34 minutes in the live stream. Pretty good. Everybody coming in and enjoying this last day of the first half Texas League season. No balls, 2 strikes to count now. Well, don't forget, we are back next weekend, Friday through Saturday, but on the road as the travel days are coming in. We have a short 3-game set there at Arkansas. That is Friday, July 19th through the 21st, the off day. Monday, July 22nd. And then starting up on the 23rd through the 28th at Midland. We're back on Tuesday, July 30th to take on the Frisco Rough Riders in a 6-game set, starting the 30th through the 4th of August. That one is high pop-up right there in foul grounds is the catcher Valenzuela as he makes the play for out number 2.
Catcher, Adrian Del Castillo.
Adrian Del Castillo coming in. He's 0 for 3, strikeout in the 6th inning. After 6 games with Frisco, we got our road travel up to Springfield. Pretty nice. We get to go see those Springfield Cardinals for the first time in 2024. Right there is De La Cruz will take it himself, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, 1 left. Bottom half of the 8th inning coming up. San Antonio leads this game 24-4. And back here from more Texas League baseball as first baseman Michael De La Cruz coming in for San Antonio. Half of the 8th coming up on this one. And, boy, still a pretty good ball game. We're down to at least 3 for Amarillo. Bottom of the 8th inning right here for San Antonio on the Missions Baseball Network. First baseman Michael De La Cruz coming in as we are starting up this half inning in this one. Boy, he pops that one high fly in the air, foul, and it's 0-1. San Antonio leading 20 runs ahead of Amarillo. Boy, and all runs have been earned, and that's going to be high fly in the air, and that's going to go up to the left fielder for out number 1. Graham Polly coming in, 3 for 5, 3 home runs, 6 RBIs, 3 runs. This guy has had a immaculate ball game. Yeah, he sure has, John, and I would say this guy really knows how to hit. I mean, that for sure, we could tell you that. Yeah, for sure. That one right there is a strike, and he count now 0-2. Right there, high fly, in the air, gone! And that is a world record. I mean, for Amarillo to see this again twice in 1 year. Boy, San Antonio now up a new score, 25-4. Now it does take us back to July 4th, going into the late morning hours of July 5th. It's pretty good ball game, and would say that they didn't get done till about 12:30 or 1 o'clock that morning. They had okay, so here's what happened. Midland and Amarillo were going head-to-head. They were I think, bottom of the 4th inning, and all of a sudden, the sky is brown. A lot of dirt and a lot of thunderstorms, too. I mean, they had rain, and the sky was just gray and brown and all types of things. But evidently, they went into a rain delay for 2.5 hours. Boy, they came back and started whooping up on Amarillo. That one high fly in the air up to right. And they give a chase right there, and that ends the inning. The third baseman, Graham Polly, gets 1 run. So they'll get 1 more, and they'll add it to the bunch. Top of the 9th inning coming up. San Antonio leads at 25-4 against Amarillo. Boy, pretty good on that one. Well, about ready for the last half of this Texas League here in the first half of the season. And it is 25-4 for San Antonio. We're back after this, after our commercial messages. This one brought to you in part by Petco, PetSmart, and West Creek Trail Rides. For all your rides in San Antonio, please make sure you call them and get a horseback ride Tuesday through Sunday. And evidently pretty good on that one. And so we look forward to being out in the second half of the season when we start up, as San Antonio hits the road to Arkansas for a short 3-game set, and then road travel to Midland right after that. Yeah, Bob, I got to say, one of the best things about road travel is when you get to your favorite destination in the Texas League, it's going to be really good. Well, this will pretty much be our last time to see the Arkansas Travelers, and pretty much go to Franco Park for the last time of the year. And after that, head home to take on the Rough Riders, July 30th through August 4th. Springfield for a 6-game set. And then our final 6-game meetup with Amarillo in the 6-game set starting Tuesday, August 13th through the 18th. Missions, one more 6-game road travel up in Frisco. And then it'll be a 6 games last time up with Midland. So, got to say for the Rockhounds and San Antonio Missions, it will be our last 6-game meetup of the year between the two ball clubs. So, August 27th through the 1st of September is San Antonio taking on Midland. Well, September 3rd through the 8th will be our 6 at Tulsa. And then we are back home to take on 6 against Springfield. So pretty good on that. 2025 baseball schedules are supposed to be out at some point. And we are going to keep you guys up to date on that schedule. And hopefully they'll get us some more North Division teams here next year. Take on all 5. That would be nice, from Northwest Arkansas to Wichita, Springfield, Tulsa, and Arkansas. That would be a nice feeling. Now, say if we go back to 12-game homestands, which that would also be good, San Antonio could take on Tulsa for 6 and Arkansas for 6. That would be really good if we could see that next year, or 2026 or 27, 28, 29, or even 30 in our Texas League, 10-year agreement with the Padres. So, got to say, that would be pretty good right there. I'll lead off to the top of the 9th inning, and this is pretty much it for Amarillo. Leadoff batter now is Christian Robinson. Robinson will take in a strike, and it's the count now 0-1. Last 3 outs here in this half inning. San Antonio leading 25-4 in this ball game. That one fouled off, and the count now is 0-2. 21-run lead for San Antonio. Boy, that is a immaculate ball game here this afternoon. Here's a pitch. That one hit to second baseman Reynolds. And he overshoots it. And that'll put a runner in scoring position following the E4 on Sean Reynolds or Michael De La Cruz. I don't know who got the error, but somebody did. Boy, you don't see that every day. Runner in scoring position now. Tommy Troy coming in, and he swings, missing that one in the inside corner for a code strike 0-1. 1 for 4, triple and a run. Golly, this is one thing you don't see every day, but now you do. The pitch right there and inside for a code strike, and it's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes to count now to Troy. 0-2. Down and in, the changeup, and it's 1-2. Nope. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner at second. Top of the 9th inning. And that's a swing and a miss. Get him down on strikes. Well, Jackson Feltner 2 for 4, 2 singles RBI. San Antonio 25-4. Last of the ninth inning here in the first half, Texas League South. And that's going to be right there. Paulie De La Cruz getting them out. And now they're down against it as their last out of the Texas League is en route. Gino Groover 0 for 4. Strikeout in the seventh inning. Surprising enough that Midland was like this there at Franco Park on July 4th and 5th. Be surprised if we win this ball game 25-4. We have a lot to talk about if it does. But anyway, runner in scoring position, that is number 61. One right there in the end for a strike, and it's 1-1. Boy, gotta say, it is getting pretty interesting for our two ball clubs today. Go ahead and give you some scores, and evidently, we'll say we will go ahead and get right to that. And that's going to be right there. De La Cruz gets on the bag, and he stops it. And San Antonio concludes the first half of the Texas League season. A big score of 25-4. Man, a big lead for San Antonio. And we're going to be right back as we get this going. Boy, we have almost been on for 3 whole hours in our live broadcast. A lot of home runs here today for San Antonio, and thinking it'd be pretty cool to see a lot of teams coming in on this one. Boy, just one lone hit would be adding up to what Midland's reservoir was.
Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Well, gotta say, oh, yeah, we got JP in. Hi, JP. Boy, got a lot of good people up there in the broadcast. Pretty good right there. So, yeah, second time this year Amarillo sees that Midland was the first team in the Texas League to get 25 runs. That was on the evening of July 4th. San Antonio on this day gets 25 runs, and they beat Amarillo by 21-run lead. It's pretty awesome. I've got to say, as we conclude the Texas League first half, got to say it was a pretty good one. Well, final scores. We're going to bring them up, and here they are. Corpus Christi wins against Tulsa. Final 5-3. Arkansas beats Midland 5-2. Boy, Springfield 16-9 against Wichita. San Antonio winning 25-4. Well, we got 2 more ball clubs, and we'll say that Northwest Arkansas and Frisco have not played this ball game just yet. But evidently pretty good. Well, Sod Poodles going home, and so far San Antonio will head to Arkansas taking on the Travelers in a 3-game short weekend series. So hopefully it will be a pretty good one in that one. Well, Friday, July 19th is when we're back on live streams. Got Midland at Corpus Christi, San Antonio at Arkansas, Tulsa taking on Northwest Arkansas, Frisco at Wichita, and Springfield at Amarillo. Pretty good for a 3-game series for everybody. That'll start up the second half of the Texas League baseball season. And so far, yeah, it was a pretty good day today. Well, gotta say it was a pretty nice one. Gotta see who we got on July 23rd. Boy, and look like we got 3 North divisions taking on 3 South divisions on the 23rd. So let's see. Corpus Christi and Springfield, Tulsa and Frisco, Wichita and Amarillo, Arkansas and Northwest Arkansas, and San Antonio at Midland during that July 23rd. Let's see, we go to the 30th. It's when San Antonio is back home and stuff, so that would be pretty nice. Why Midland goes to Arkansas. Amarillo and Corpus Christi. Springfield and Tulsa playing each other. Nice. Frisco and San Antonio. Pretty good on that one. Northwest Arkansas and Wichita. That would also be good. Pretty good. See where? We got 3 North divisions on Tuesday, August 6th, taking on 3 South divisions. San Antonio at Springfield, Northwest Arkansas at Amarillo, and Wichita at Corpus Christi. Boy, that certainly looks pretty good. Let's see who we got on the 13th of August. Yeah, okay, so 3 North and 3 South will converge on the North and South divisions. So yeah, we have Amarillo and San Antonio playing each other on that evening, Tuesday, August 13th. But anyway, we're going to stop right there, and so far, pretty good day today. I want to thank everybody in the broadcast and everybody on YouTube Live coming out to the ball game, and this Texas League first half has concluded. And so far, I hope everybody goes home safely. Well, for this Sunday afternoon, our final score, San Antonio 25-4 against Amarillo. It was a pretty good day, so would say, Bob? Yeah, it was a good day. Yeah, it sure was, John. A very good day. And yeah, I gotta say, for a lot of those, we are going to be up in Arkansas, so pretty much, John, a new guy will be coming to do his 9, and we'll be good right there. Yeah, we will be, Bob. For all of our entire crew here on MLB Network, and for us here in the Texas League first half, which has concluded here today, we hope that y'all have a safe, happy 4 days off, and we will see you guys back on Friday. So hope y'all have a great and awesome week, and we'll see you for the second half of the Texas League season on Friday, July 19th. For all of us here, happy trails and, yes, happy rest of your weekend. So we will see you guys back next week. This has been Texas League Baseball with John and Bob. We now end this broadcast saying farewell for now. Until next time.